When I first got the letter, my heart just stopped and I was like, this is impossible.
Just to have it nominated was good enough for me, but to have it picked was huge for me and huge for my school.
It's kind of surreal to see my up in the wall. I can't imagine very many 18-year-olds get the opportunity to exhibit in our state gallery.
I knew I didn't want to do something that was too logical. I wanted to do something that had a lot of emotion to it. For me, that just meant giving something a personality.
I used this urban cityscapes as a symbol of sort of cold indifference to things that are spiritual, because rapidly materialism and secularism, they've overtaken religious belief. These gods, they are studied in history, but they're not worshipped anymore.
I've always drawn abstract. I wanted to be different. Our school went on an excursion and there was this huge big red artwork and it was just scribbles. And I just thought something so simple could be so beautiful.
I started drawing little characters, giving them little personalities, and I went to my teacher and I said, I kind of really want to create a character.
I hand drew everything on my tablet and placed them within each finished background, and I changed the opacity of the gods and goddesses, make them appear more ghostly and spectre-like.
They started quite large. I decided to take the scale way down to really, really small proportions. So I replicated the first sculpture really small, and that I just loved.
I'd kind of, as I was going, think about more ways I could link the artwork visually back to the concept. It's quite last minute, the symbols I incorporated into each work.
This splatter wasn't here, I'd never thought about doing it, but I reached over with my ink pen, it splattered, and I went with it. With my artworks, I took a lot of time to experiment. It's so important that my ideas develop as I went on.
There are so many possibilities with digital art, and I've learned along the way different techniques and ways that I'm currently comfortable with drawing and colouring.
I started with the personalities of each sculpture, so I thought about what qualities I liked in people. So just one little idea that I could then branch off. And eventually it changes and changes, so obviously the main idea of each sculpture is not always relevant anymore. It's just how I physically got from one point to another.
I'm so excited about having my artwork at the gallery. I never thought that I would get here.
I'm a little overwhelmed and excited about being exhibited in ARTEXPRESS 2014. I just really hope that it opens up certain creative opportunities, and I'm really honoured.
I was always going into the gallery to look at what other people have done and admire what they've done, and how people are doing that for me, which is just, I'm just absolutely honoured